Alright, in this video we are going to make our modified box and whisker plot. To do this, first thing we want to do is go back and go to our slides. In our slides we want to list the minimum, the Q1, the median, Q3, maximum, just like we had in our box and whisker plot slide. We had the minimum, Q1, median, Q3 all listed here, and then we labeled that on our graph. So for our modified graph, we want to have the same stuff there, but we also want to find the IQR, and the IQR is the Q3, which was 5 on mine, minus the Q1, which is 2, gives me a 3. And then we find our upper fence by taking the Q3 plus 1.5 times your IQR. And that's how I got this here. And then I also need the lower fence, which we're going to take the Q1, which in mine is 2, minus the IQR times, or minus 1.5 times the IQR, which for mine, this is negative 4.5. So 2 minus 4.5 is negative 2.5. And so my lower fence is negative 2.5. So we can go back to Desmos. On Desmos, my maximum now should be at 9.5, which means that anything past 9.5, so here's 9, so anything past this, any data values that on my list are past it, are outliers, including my old maximum. So we're not going to have to draw it out on here, but if I look at my data list, okay, my outliers would be 10 and 18. And so then here, if I click exclude outliers, it puts a point at 10 and 18. And it makes my maximum the next number in the list that's underneath, comes before 9.5, so 8. So I need to change my maximum now to be at 8. I need to label my 2 outliers. So I have one, it's at the ordered pair, 10, 1. Everything's at 1 because it's all on 1 unit above the axis. That's why they're all labeled 1. And we're going to label it 10. And I want to have that 10 show up below it. So I'm going to hold my mouse at the dot there until this menu pops up. And then I just click below it. And then I also want to make it an X rather than the circle. And I can increase the size of my X. Let's make it 15. Oops, did that not work? 15. Or maybe it was this that should be 15. Hey, there we go. 15. And then I'm going to go to the next line and do my last outlier for mine, 18, 1. I do want to label it. I want to label it 18. I'm going to change it to an X. I did 15 here, 15 here, so it makes it nice and big and bold. Put my number below it, and voila. Oh, I forgot to change the color. Like I said, you don't have to have it the same color. I just like mine to be the same color. So now I've got my outliers here and my other piece here. And so then I'm going to export this just like last time. Oh, whoops, that's not what I do. Click here and I'm going to click export image, download it. Again, for you, This will come up in your Google Drive. For me, it's going to show up on my computer. So you'll file or insert image. You'll go to Drive and find it there. I'll go to upload, and I actually have to upload it. And I go open. And again, I'm going to do some modifying to this. I'm going to crop the image. And I'm going to make the image bigger. Whoa, maybe not. Okay, so then my lower fence is going to be smaller than this now because my image is smaller than before. Alright, never mind. Border, bring to the front. All I did for this is I did a text box and I rotated my text box to turn it sideways. And the reason this didn't change in size is because my font, I just need to make the font smaller. And so my lower fence goes from the from Q1, and it actually, maybe I just leave it the same. It actually goes out to 2.5, negative 2.5, and that's my lower fence. And you can just insert text boxes to do this and type the stuff in it. Change this to a different color. Let's make it red. Better too. Change the color to red. So this is my lower fence. And then you do the same thing with your upper fence. So you can see that my upper fence falls just before my outlier here at 10 because it was at 9.5. And then this one here falls just after 2, right? Around 2.5. And with that, that's how you make your modified box and whisker plot and insert it into your graph or into your project.